Welcome back to Living Local. School is back in full swing and Halloween is right around the corner as well. But many of us are focusing on planning out our family meals, snacks, and treats. But what happens when you or someone you are planning for has celiac disease or maybe a gluten intolerance? Well, Hy-Vee has an event coming up that could be a big help to you. And joining us here in studio in this segment sponsored by Hy-Vee is Registered Dietitian Nina Struss. Nina, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so before we learn about this event, what is the difference between celiac disease and having a gluten intolerance?
Yeah, so celiac disease is more of a food allergy. So we're looking at an allergy to gluten, which involves the immune system. And so it's definitely going to be a lot of different ways that it could show up in a person. It can involve their skin, it could involve their digestive system as well. Whereas when we're looking at a gluten intolerance, we can't necessarily diagnose that with testing like we can for a celiac disease. However, people find that they are still having some sort of symptoms going on when they are consuming gluten. So it doesn't necessarily involve the immune system, but it is involving other systems in the body to provide them with some sort of symptoms that are uncomfortable.
Okay, so what exactly is gluten and what does it mean to follow a gluten-free diet? Because a lot of products have gluten.
Yeah, and it's very confusing too. People think that gluten-free is healthier, and that's not necessarily the case. Gluten is the protein that is found in wheat and wheat products. And so people who have an intolerance or have an allergy are going to have an issue with digesting gluten. And so when it comes to, especially for celiac disease, the only cure for those symptoms and to help protect the digestive system is going to be avoiding gluten completely.
Okay, okay. And you have a gluten-free fair coming up.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. When and where?
Yeah, so we have our gluten-free event coming up. It's going to be Saturday, October 15th from 11 to 1. We have a couple of locations on the Iowa side that will be hosting this fair. I will be at the East Kimberly Road, Hy-Vee. I'll be sampling some of my picks of the month, the Enjoy Life foods and the Daya foods. Okay. And then we'll also have a lot of other really great information. We'll have sample products, lots of good vendors, and then some information on the Teal Pumpkin Project too if you're looking to kind of create a safer Halloween for kiddos.
Love it. Yeah. So what other resources does Hy-Vee offer to help people kind of transition into that gluten-free diet?
Definitely. So we have a lot of really great resources which I can discuss with customers at this event, but also we have online virtual tours that are helpful for people who need to eat gluten-free but maybe don't know where to start and don't know what products to choose from. Okay. We also have gluten-free freezer meal classes that help with that meal prepping. And then if you're looking for a meal plan, we have those too for gluten-free eating as well. So we have a lot of really great resources available.
Okay, and all of these products are gluten, don't have gluten in them.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, so all of the products we'll be spotlighting don't have gluten, as well as probably several other allergies too. Enjoy Life products and Daya foods are both our picks of the month, so we'll have some of those samples as well. We have the cheese.
Oh, this is shredded cheese. Okay.
Yep, and then of course we have our Good Graces line, which is our Hy-Vee brand gluten-free line that we'll have some samples on as well as several other vendors and products that we'll be highlighting too.
Yeah, and we're showing the teal color on all of these products, and that's what it's something to look for, right? Because that represents something that doesn't have gluten in it.
Yes, teal is the color of food allergy awareness, and so that's why we'll be talking about the Teal Pumpkin Project for those who don't really understand it or know what it is. But yes, when you see teal marketing, especially in our health markets, you can pretty much assume that it's going to have something to do with food allergies.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it's so nice to have these options now because, like we said earlier, so many products have gluten in them or, you know, some other kind of thing that people are allergic to. But now you can make treats at home or have these available for your kids or even at school, after school snacks, things like that, right?
Yeah, gluten-free eating has come a long way, but I think people love these fairs because they get to be introduced to new products too. Yeah. So it's nice when you've been living this lifestyle for a while to also find new and different things too that are on the market.
And try them out firsthand, right? Before you're buying them. All right, so how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, one of the easiest ways is to go to Hy-Vee.com. They can click on whichever store is closest to you and it'll let you know which dietitian is going to be helpful for you, and that's how you can find me. I'm here in the Quad Cities, right? So telephone or email is probably the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay, all right, and you can hook people up with all these different products if they have that
or come see me at the fair.
Yes, there you go. See her at the fair. All right. Thank you, Nina, for coming in. And again, this segment was sponsored by Hy-Vee. And for more information, you can visit Hy-Vee.com, and we'll also have all those details posted on our QuadCities.com.